Now that you have the perspective of 2 movies behind you, how do you look at this opportunity as sort of like a touch point in your career? Is this kind of living out childhood fantasy stuff?
Oh, hardcore, yeah. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I dreamt about being an actor, and I get to do that. I've also, ever since I was a little kid, dreamt of being a superhero. So it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I was a massive fan of Tom Hanks in Big and Christopher Reeves in Superman, and this role really gets to kind of bring both of those things together.
Yeah.
And it makes it a very unique superhero, more unique than most of the other ones I can think of, to be honest. And it's so much fun. I get to tap into being my, man-child self and just go have fun every day at work with a lovely group of people. So this is everything. I've really I mean, not everything, but this is definitely part of all the things that I've dreamt of doing since I was a kid. And it's happening, and it's crazy.
Including a dame this time.
Including a dame!
I love the cat and cat-mouse dynamic that you guys have. She being the cat, you being the
Sure,
mouse,
why not?
obviously.
Why not?
Did she do anything to intimidate you?
No.
Were you intimidated by her at all?
No. Well, I mean, as a fan of hers and her being so iconic, there's definitely a little bit of like, but she was so, like, from day one, just like so real, so grounded, so cool, so human, so gracious. Like, there was never, she's a dame, but she doesn't throw it in your face kind of a dame. It's like, she just like, hey, let's roll up our sleeves and put on a play.
Yeah.
Which is the type of actor that I want to work with every day, all day. And we just had fun, man. We just had so much fun together.
She doesn't make you call her Her Majesty?
No, she does make me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And you have to bow. That's a whole
Okay,
process.
yeah.
But after that,
other than
so
that,
real.
Yes. You got a costume upgrade in this one. Follow up to a conversation we had, I think it was 2019 Comic-Con. Did you need an assistant to pee this time, or did they get that taken care of?
Well, no, it's the same kind of situation. There's zippers that are like way down in your taint area, and then you have to unzip those up to kind of bring an opening of a cod piece. But I got really good at being able to do it myself. So I wasn't always like I was in stirrups getting a pap smear, which is what it was a lot of the time. I'm sure I can talk about all this on television.
Yes.
Right? So I was able to unzip.
The more detail, the better.
I was able to unzip I was a big boy. I was able to unzip myself all by myself. And but when it came to dropping a deuce, you still need somebody to help you get out of the suit, because you got to take the whole suit off if you need to do that.
Yeah.
You cannot eat. You got to stay away from a lot of chili.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Yeah. Do you know what the future holds for Billy and Company? Obviously, there's some shakeups around you. You may have heard.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen. I mean, this industry is constantly shifting. This world is constantly shifting.
Yeah.
I think James Gunn and Peter Safran are going to be great leaders, and I think they have great ideas, and I'm just trusting in whatever their vision is. As far as Shazam is concerned, listen, we got to make a sequel because enough people saw the first one. So if enough people go and see this one, then we'll get to make another one. I hope. I don't see anything standing in the way of that. We've as a franchise have kind of been doing our own thing anyway. We weren't really tied to a lot of what already existed. So I just want to, as long as they see fit to want to keep making Shazam movies and it's right for me in my life, I'll keep playing this role as long as I can.